kitchen tips and tricks. Today I will show you how to organize your kitchen plastics. So today we're going to get mad about kitchen organizing. MAD stands for M, match, A, assess, and D, declutter. So first we have to M, match. So what I've done is I've matched all of my lids and bottoms. So you want to make sure that each bottom has a lid. So like I have 4 lids here and 4 bottoms. So I've just matched these together. So I did that with all of mine. And another great thing is when you are shopping for your plastic containers, shop for ones that have little markers or indicators on them to say that they match each other. Like this one has a little plus sign on the lid and the container. So I love that. And then this one also is great because the top and the bottom both have the same shape. So that indicates that they go together. So it's great to buy ones like that, and so you know they match, and then you're like, oh, I don't know which one goes to which. So I love that. So what I've done is I took one of these containers. I had 2 containers of these. So I took one of them, and I'm going to use it to store all of my lids. So like right here, I have just a bookend to make sure they don't roll around and fall. So all of my lids will go here, and I'm going to put them all in here. But the next thing you have to do is you have to assess. So A, assess. So you have to assess your space and say, okay, this is how much space I have. This is all I have to work with. So you have to make things work and make things fit, kind of move them around, and make sure it fits like a puzzle. And then D is declutter. So right here I have this, like this is a lid and this is the bottom. They don't even match. So I can either, gift it, recycle it, or donate it. And then this thing, I don't really use it. This is a cupcake container. Don't really have a need for it. So gift it, recycle it, or donate it. And so the D is declutter. So I'm just going to take all of my lids, and these are just the medium and small lids right here. So I'm just going to take these and place them in here, and I do it from biggest to smallest. So I'll just put them in here like this, and you can just see that they all fit perfectly, and then I'll just add all the rest of my containers into here, and then I will show you how to organize your plastics when you're putting them in your cabinet. So now I'm going to show you how to organize your kitchen plastics. So right here I just have my bottom drawer, and my drawers, they just slide back and forth. So first I'm going to put kind of my bulky large items at the bottom. So right here, I don't really use this as much, so I'm just going to put this here. And right here I have just they're kind of random, but we use them. These are like our mixing bowls, things we use all the time. I don't really use this. So I'll just kind of nestle that on, put that on top. And then right here I have some of these containers, and since these are large tops, I'm just going to put them right here at the bottom, and then place the large containers on top of them. And then I kind of had this space back here that can fit more things, so I will just put them in there. Like these pitchers will fit perfectly back there. So I'll just place them right there, and then I also have these lunch containers that I use all the time. Like, I know it's kind of weird. It's a hamburger. Yes, it is. It's a big hamburger. It's actually a bento box, so like when you open it up, it has a little compartment. So sometimes I'll bring my lunch in them. So I use this, and I'm just going to put that in here. Sometimes I do have to nestle things, and that's perfectly fine. I have like a thermos that I use for lunch, and then just another bento box that fits right there. So you can see the bottom drawer is done, and everything fits just like it needs to be, and then you can just push it right back, and that's done. Now it's time to tackle the top drawer. So I'm going to put my lids in here. Now the great thing about this bookend is that you can move it back and forth, so you can add or subtract lids in your container. So I'm just going to put that all the way in the back. And then I also have the other one that's exactly the same. I'll just slide that to the back as well. And then I have these right here that I'm going to put right like this. And these are actually herb savers. So I'm just going to put those in here. So you put your herbs inside, and this is actually what it looks like when it's in use. I just took it out of the fridge. You can see all your herbs in here, and you have the water at the bottom, and it lasts like forever. So I love that. So I'm just going to put those in here and lay them down so they don't fall over every time I open the drawer. And then I also have these. These are actually just the little container for your popsicles when you make popsicles and you put them in the freezer. And I'm just going to put those right there. And this is awesome. It is a bell pepper. Yes, it is. It's a container, and it's a bell pepper saver. So let's say you have a full bell pepper or a chopped bell peppers or whatever. You place that in here, and then you can just screw the lid on, and it's awesome. So then when you go inside the fridge, you say, oh, yep, I know what that is. It's bell pepper, so you don't have to search for a container full of bell peppers. So I'll put that there, and then I just have these bottoms that I'm placing in here. Let's see, I'll put this here actually, and then I have some of those, and this is kind of just a weird container. It's actually a soup container that we got from our favorite restaurant, and you know what? It's perfect for soup, so I have that right there. And so this is done. So I'll just move this out of the way so I can close everything up. It's all organized and neat, so I just love this, that I've organized it. I've been dying to do this. So I'm glad that I finished it, and that's all. Well, cool kids cook and get organized. Bon appetit. So the next thing we will do is get with the top drawer. All right, so now it's time to tackle the chop drawer.